Cassandra, so that you know, I've cut the top. I did that before I came on camera, because I don't like having scissors on camera because TikTok can be funny about it. So I have cut the plastics. I didn't want to cut the bag. So I haven't taken it out yet. I just want to make that clear. But I've had a quick peek because I couldn't resist. But I have cut the top of the bag so I can get it out carefully. Because like you said, it's quite a thick, I can see what you've reused, and it's quite a thick plastic, and I wanted to do it carefully with the scissors. So, yeah. But I haven't taken it out. It's here! So I'll be opening it in a minute. So yes, in case you didn't gather, guys, I've been out today. I took a lot of you with us for a walk. I'm not sure where Bee's just wandered off to. Oh, she's back on the bed. This is where she crashed when we got home. And she came over to say hello when I started the live. And now she's gone straight back there. I'll show you all. Flip the camera. Look where she is. She's like, Mum, it's rest time. I've had a long walk and now it's time for rest. Look at her. She's like, chill time. So as soon as I started talking, she came over to see what I was talking. And she's gone, oh yeah, you're just talking on TikTok. Right, I'm going back to sleep. Oh, love her. Love her. There we go. Back over here. Yeah, well, she's had quite a long walk today for her. Oh no, she's coming back over. Oh, Bee, you could have stayed on the bed. You didn't have to come back over here. Oh, love her. Oh. No, I didn't have lunch out in the end. I picked a couple of little bits up from Tesco's. So I dropped Bee at home and I popped down to Tesco's and I picked up a few odds and ends from the shops for lunch. And she has enjoyed some cocktail sausages as a treat. I don't buy them very often, but I bought myself some fresh bread and some pate. And I brought her a pack of cocktail sausages for the next couple of days. Yes, a little packet of cocktail sausages. And she's had 3 cocktail sausages for her lunch. Haven't you? Nah, no, I don't need kisses. Yeah. Yes, I don't. You're not having my fingers. My fingers are not. My fingers are not cocktail sausages. Oh, bless. You are a funny dog, aren't you? Is that dirt? No, I don't think it is. Go on, you're going to get down. Go on, you go back on the bed. So yeah, she's happy. Aren't you? Yes. Hold on, let's have a look. Come here. Let's have a look at that. I'm not sure if that's dirt. I want to see. You gonna come over here? Come on then, up. Let me look at that. Now you won't let me. Oh, turn round. Let me look and see if that's dirt. No, it was just your skin. Your red skin. Where you're thin. One of your skinny armpits. I tell you, she has very skinny armpits. Go on. Ooh. How long till Disney? Tay, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. To be precise, 3 weeks today, I will be in Disney for the first day. Literally. So in 3 weeks on the Sunday will be my first day in Disney. And And that first day, I'm going to be doing lots of wandering, soaking up the atmosphere, seeing the parades, you know, all that type of thing. Because the first day is a Sunday, it's going to be busy. So I've already said, you know, that first day, I'm going to be wandering, I'm going to be soaking up the atmosphere and enjoying it. I'm not going to worry too much about what I do on that first day. I'm just going to go with the flow. I've got a couple of things that I want to do on that first day, but apart from that, yeah. Yes, Linda, the winner was Layla. Layla. The winner was Layla. I keep trying to call her Lyra. It's not Lyra, it's Layla. And Lila. Not Lyra, sorry, Lila. Lila, not Layla, Lila. Oh, I'll get it right one day, guys. And I've posted her prize today. I've already posted her prize. Already posted her prize. I went to InPost to collect this, which I've not yet opened. I went to collect this from Cassandra and sent Lila's prize. Cassandra, shall I open it? Shall I open it, Cassandra? You ready? Right. Ooh, this is exciting. Ta-da! Oh, that didn't work. Ta-da! That is stunning. Cassandra, I love it. I love the purple straps as well. It's so me. It's so me. Look at that. That is so me. Cassandra, that is so kind of you. Thank you so blooming much. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So many Minnie Mouse ears. Are they Minnie Mouse? Yes, because they've all got bows on. So many Minnie Mouse ears. That is so kind of you, Cassandra. Ooh! Cassandra! Cassandra! What's this? Cassandra! Thank you, darling. Thank you. Excuse me a second. Oh, stunning. Guys, you ready? So I have the ears bag and some ears. Cassandra, they're gorgeous. They are bloody stunning. They are gorgeous. Thank you. Cassandra, thank you so much. Look at that colour, guys. Look at that colour. Cassandra, that is so kind of you. Thank you so blooming much. Thank you. So Cassandra picked this bag up in Florida and she said she hasn't used it and she asked if I'd like it. That is so kind of you. So Cassandra, I will definitely be making a charity donation to the ME Association because I'd have paid for this. So Cassandra doesn't want me to send her anything. I offered, so I said I'd send a donation to a charity. She told me to choose, so I'm going to make a donation to the ME Association. And Cassandra, I'd like to send you one of the postcards from Arendelle. So in Disney Paris, in the new Adventure Way with the World of Frozen, you can send postcards from Arendelle. So Cassandra, I want to send you one if you'll let me. So only if you're happy to send me your address, I would love to send one to you as a thank you. Okay, so let me know, but I'd really like to send one to you as a thank you, as well as doing the charity donation. I'm bowled over by your kindness, I really am. Hi, Charlotte. Yes, guys, Charlotte Greenwood in the chat here. She met me today while I was out. She met me today and said hello to B. Yes, I'll be taking this to Disney, definitely. That is so kind of you, Cassandra. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just wondering if that pocket, that will be good for some of my extras that I need. And that will work really nicely on the chair as well. Thank you, darling. That is so kind of you. So incredibly generous of you. Thank you. I like the shape of it as well. I like the fact that it doesn't have ears on it, because you know most of the Loungefly Disney ones have ears, and I actually prefer the fact it doesn't. And it can be carried as a handbag like that, or with the shoulder strap. So I really like that shape. Oh, thank you. I'm made up. That is so kind of you. It really is. Does anybody else get that feeling that when somebody puts thought into something and sends you something that they know you're going to love, it means so much, doesn't it? It's so kind when somebody sends you something that you know that they know that you're going to love. So Cassandra, thank you so much. And the ears are like the silver sparkle. I love them. The silver sparkle with the gold. Look at that. I do, Jackie. It's so touching. It really is. I love it. And they're so me. They're so glittery. They're so me. I will, Cassandra. I won't wear them every day. I think you know that I've got several pairs of ears. But yes, I will wear them on one of the days at the castle. Thank you so very much. Thank you. My iPad. This iPad stand keeps slipping. Has anybody else noticed that in the last week or so? Has anybody else noticed that this iPad stand keeps slipping? Hi, Lola. Lola, I've just opened the bag that came from Cassandra. She sent me this gorgeous Loungefly bag. Will I be staying at the Disney Hotel? Adam, no. Very definitely not. If I stayed at the Disney Hotel, my holiday would cost 3 times as much as it's costing. Yeah, no. If I stayed at the Disneyland, it was over £10,000. No. 3 weeks' time, 3 weeks today, I will be in Disney. Yes, 3 weeks. Guys, do you realise how fast, the time has flown? From when I first told you all that I was going to now. Have you realised how fast that time has gone? It's flown by. Yes, Paris. Oh, Bea, what are you doing? I'm going to check what she's got. What you got? You got my marker pen? No, Bea. Beatrix, no, you're not having my black marker pen. Right, excuse me, guys. I do need to rescue this. I do not want Bea running around the house with a black, thick-tipped marker pen. Where is she? Excuse me, while I'm on the hands and knees trying to get her out from under the bed with the marker pen. Where? Come here! Oh dear, that is hilarious. Come here. Oh, you too bloody fast, Bea. Oh, you rat bag. You absolute rat bag. So I'm lying on the floor, looking under the bed. And looking at the stash under the bed of her prizes and her treasures, mostly her toys, and she is now stopping me from trying to get the pen out from under the bed. Ooh, I can't reach that. I have a back scratch in my drawer. It's got the back scratch out, and I'm going to see if I can use that to retrieve the pen. If she'll let me. She's literally put it at the far side of the bed. What else is under here? What else is under here that shouldn't be? Apart from lots and lots of tissues. Or bits of tissue. Yes, way too many bits of tissue, Bea. Oh, that's where the Eeyore went. The Eeyore is under the bed. And now she's standing on my back. I've got the pen and she's standing on my back. Get off. Go on, off. No, you can't. Oh, you silly dog. Oh. Right, now I'm going to try and get off the floor. Oh, Bea. It's a good job I love you. Yes, it's a good job I love you. Oh. Ow. Oh. Oh. It's a jolly good job. I love my dog. It's a jolly good job. I love my dog. I've got ears here. I took them off. Otherwise she'd have grabbed them off. Oh, there is so many tissues under the bed. That is crazy. I'm glad you've all had a jolly good giggle at that. There you go, there's the end of the marker pen. Luckily the lid was on. But you can imagine if she'd got that lid off. You're a rat bag! That one cat fly girl, hello. Welcome from Flower Boy. Thank you for coming over and saying hi. What do you mean, Crafty Net? You can't say tissues under the bed. I don't get that. Why can't you say there's tissues under the bed? I suppose she likes to take tissues and sit and shred them. Florence, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. Lola, you've got to catch me first. Millie, did you not notice I wasn't on screen and I was under the bed trying to retrieve a marker pen that Bea had taken under there? So Millie, I will say thank you for whatever you sent. I'm sorry I didn't see it, but thank you. Paige, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Well, Lola, have you... not Lola, sorry. Millie, have you not noticed, Millie, that I've been busy? You know, what was it you sent me? Let me look back, Millie, and see what you sent me. And I will say thank you for it, specifically to you. Let's have a look. Yes, Millie, so I'd literally sat down from being on the floor. Millie, you sent me 3 roses and some cake slices. Millie, thank you very much. I apologise that I didn't say thank you immediately, Millie, but I was exhausted from being on the floor and I completely didn't see them. I do apologise to you. I normally say thank you, so thank you very much. Oh. Hello! Hello, DLP lover. Are you joining the plus size? Robert, that wasn't a troll. Robert, that wasn't a troll comment. I don't believe that was a troll comment. Hello, trouble. I don't think that was a troll comment. Pizza, I agree. I know, don't worry. I wasn't planning on. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't see it. Okay. I thought it was a one-off question. Oh, the iPad's dropped again. Okay, Ellie. Okay, I'll look at your message, Ellie. Hold on, everyone. Oh, thank you, Ellie. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. Ellie, I'll message you later. So what I've worked out with Cassandra, I've worked out people can use this inbox system because I don't want to give my address out. So I've realised that people can use InPost. So there's like I did today, I went to the InPost box and got a parcel that Cassandra sent me. And so as long as you're happy sending to an inbox, an InPost box, yeah, that will work fine. Oh, thank you, Ellie. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. And I'll be more than happy to give you a plug as well, Ellie. More than happy to give you a plug. Whew. Right, what was Pitta trying to message me? Pitta. Rebel. The quiz was won by... Hold on, get the name right. Lila. Have I got it right, guys? Not Layla, Lila. Yay! I had to stop and think for a second, but yes. Oh, and I've posted the prize already. The prize went in the post already, and is all, well, it's probably still sat in the in-post box that I've just put it in. But yes, it's on the way as I speak-ish. So it said on the thing I didn't need to print a label or anything. So I've written the details on the parcel and I've put it in the box. But it said, we will print the label for you and put it on the parcel. So I'm like, okay, I thought I'd get to the machine and I would have to print a label off at the machine, but it said no, it said they will print the label when they collect it. So I'm assuming that's the normal thing. They print a label when they collect it. Thank you, Lulubelle. I do like Beauty and the Beast. Yes, hey. So my favourite Disney films, there's more than one because I haven't got one favourite. My favourite Disney films are, in no particular order, Beauty and the Beast, the animated and the live action, Aladdin, animated only. I don't like the live action. Hercules, Mulan, live action and animated, and Ratatouille. Hello, Babe Cake. You know Babe Cake, like, I'm no benefit cheat. So you can take your benefit cheat ideas and take them somewhere else, because I am no benefit cheat. Thank you, Cassandra. Yeah, I saw you didn't actually, well, you might have written my name and details on there, but I can't see it. And, yeah, so thank you. How on earth would they do a live action Ratatouille? How on earth could they possibly do a live action Ratatouille? How? How on earth are they going to train a rat to do all of that? Yeah, CGI, yeah, okay. But then it's not live action. How can you have the main cast member, the main star, isn't live? It's CGI. That doesn't work. I know they do, but not normally the main star being CGI. I suppose Stuart Little, yeah, I suppose they use CGI and Stuart Little, yeah. Mrs. LV Percy. So what they did for the Beast, the actor who played the Beast in the live action was real. He wore a special costume which they then put CGI over the top of. So the actor was the same actor through the whole film. But it's a bit like in some of the other films, like Avatar. In the Avatar films, they wear a special costume which tracks their every move, and then the CGI is laid over the top of those sensors. So actually they are live action with CGI laid over the top. What I can't get my head around is them using CGI completely for the main cast character. And the iPad's dropped again. Right. Stay there, iPad. I can't believe how much this iPad is just slowly slipping down. Ugh. Cassandra, I'm really looking forward to it. Apparently it's reopened recently and the ride is now only 2D. I was concerned when it was 3D, but now it's only 2D. I should be absolutely fine. Oh, Bee's now curled up next to me. Oh, they're not remaking it, Jason. We're just talking about whether they would make Ratatouille into a live action. We're just talking about whether they would. I'm like, how on earth could they do it? When am I going? 3 weeks time. Nia Jade, Cassandra, are these from, I'm assuming these are from Florida. So I'm assuming these are Florida ears because Cassandra got the bag in Florida, so I'm assuming she got these in Florida. It does say Disney Parks on them, so they're definitely official Disney ears, but I'm guessing they're Florida ears. I don't know, but I'm guessing. Yes, I'll show you the bag again. Hold on. I have been to Florida, but not for a very, very long time. I last went to Florida when I was 19, and I'm now 52. Do the maths. I last went to Florida in 1993. She said they're from Florida. Thank you. So here's the bag that Cassandra has really kindly sent me. So it is a backpack with handles, and I absolutely love it. I love all the ears. That is going to do so well on my trip. That is going to be so handy. I'm taking a couple of different bags to use at different times. Bee's gone to lie and sit in the sunshine. Where am I going? Disneyland Paris. And I'm taking you all with me. Coming back up? Come on then. Are you going on the bed? It's up to you. Oh, look at that little face. Do you want another sausage? Do you want another sausage? Are you saying, please, Mum, can I have another sausage? Look at these little sausages. You want another sausage? There you go. I break them up into little pieces. If I gave her a whole one, I wouldn't want her to choke on it. So I'm breaking them up. You eat it. Go on. It's like I've just given her the end of the sausage. It's like she's just put it on the ground as if to say, can I eat it? Good girl. Well, Diane, I've only ever been to Paris once for one day back in about 97 or 98. I can't remember exactly. But it rained all day and it was in the autumn. It was near Christmas and yeah, it wasn't great. But we had a good time still. Do you want a bit more? There you go. Got one more bit to have. Yes, Janet, I agree. Cassandra was incredibly kind to send me that. Richard the Hunk says it's his first time in my comments. Well, Richard, bearing in mind you're a zero account, you can take a hike because you're being very rude. You're not actually asking me anything. All you've said is first time in the comments. So, yeah, sorry, Richard. Bye-bye. I did remix. The ears were in the parcel and the bag. About a week, Demi. About a week. You want to see the bag? Did you not see it? Oh. So, once again, Cassandra, incredibly kind of you, so thank you. Sarah, you can ask questions in the chat, no problem. I just don't like people being incredibly rude in the chat. You know, my comments go fast, and if I'm in the middle of talking and I don't see a comment, then obviously I'm not going to interrupt talking to someone else to answer another comment. You know, things get missed. I can't help it. It's not like I've got one question every 5 minutes. I've got 5 comments every 10 seconds. Come on then, up. Do you want the last bit? There you go. Oh, she says she's enjoying that sausage. You go on then. Go on, down there. She just took it and put it on the floor again. Exactly, Lola. What am I most excited about for Disney? Right, everybody, are you ready? Sometimes I think people know the answer to this and they just want to get me going. It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hope and a world of fears. There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all together now. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. There is just one moon and one golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. Though the mountains divide and the oceans are wide, it's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Hello! Oh dear. Oh, hello, my darling. Yes. Oh dear. So, whoever asked what am I most looking forward to for my trip, does that answer your question? Hello, Jenna. No, I am not anything like Hammers, you're doing Celine Dion a disservice comparing me to Celine Dion. No, Lola, you're doing Celine Dion a disservice comparing me to her. I am nowhere near that. Oh. Holly, I don't get that. I don't get that comment, Holly. You mean if I laugh too much, is that what you're saying? God, yeah. Whew. I'm only doing that once today. I'm about puff as it is. Oh boy. Hello. Do you want to come up? By the way, Luna is in the conservatory again. And it's definitely hormone season for Luna. She is in the nesting mood. She is hiding behind a piece of furniture. And she's scratching her beak up and down the furniture and scratching her beak on the wall as if to be in a nesting position. And she's hiding in this dark corner. So at least she's getting it out of the way while she's still at home. I could imagine her trying to find a place that's nice and dark and quiet at my parents'. I can imagine her disappearing at my parents' and my dad having a nightmare trying to find her. Hello. No comment, happy summer. So my parents are going to let Luna out, yes, but they won't be doing the same as I do. They won't be having her outside and things like that, because they're not bird people. They've looked after her a couple of times before, but they're not bird people, and Luna's not used to them like she is me. Obviously, she's my bird, but she's been there a couple of times. She knows where she can go and stuff like that. Yeah, it's my dad who's going to be looking after Luna. My mum's not quite so keen, but my dad's going to cope. He'll be fine. Luna's now 8 years old, and in July I will have had her 8 years. You alright? You alright? You going up on the bed? Go on then. You go and sit in the sunshine. Luna is a pineapple green cheek conure. Lola, she's not a carrot, she's a parrot. Rebecca's still around. Rebecca is still my friend, and Rebecca would happily have Luna, except for one problem. Rebecca now has an aviary for her birds, and Luna wouldn't be able to go in the aviary. And at the moment, Rebecca is so full with her diary, she's not able to have Bee and Luna at her place because her diary is so full already. Also, with her pet sitting, also because she couldn't leave Bee on her own all day every day because she's got so many other clients in her diary. Bee is too small a dog to go on lots of dog walks with other dogs, because that's what Rebecca's job is. She's a dog walker. So because Rebecca's not able to be at home with Bee all the time, that's why she can't have Rebecca can't have Bee this time for the whole holiday. So excuse me, just gonna see what she's grabbed. What you got there? What's this? What's that? What's that? Yeah, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What you got? 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 Sorry about that. Don't think you guys can see it. Have you guys noticed how my phone, how my iPad drops? So I keep putting the iPad up like this, and it slowly drops down. They are a long-term commitment, yes. Parrots are a very long-term commitment. I mean, I've had Luna for 8 years, and she could live to be 25 to 30 years old. Happy summer. Bee is not a support dog. She is not a support animal. I've never claimed she's a support dog. So no, I do not want to take her with me. I have no plans on making her a support dog. As it's going, she's more a persistent dog rather than a support dog. She's more like a keep you on your toes dog. I saw it's just come up on my feed again. If this bag is still available when I go. So at the moment, Disney Paris have got that bag, the candy cane bag, at €50. It's last Christmas Loungefly, and at the moment they've got it at €50. If they've still got it at €50 when I go, I will be picking it up. But they've got loads of Loungefly, and I've already said that there's one I want to get. Oh, actually, it's in this video. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I've still not decided. Basically, there's an It's a Small World bag. Whether it's actually It's a Small World or whether it's the castle looking like It's a Small World, I haven't yet made my mind up. I haven't yet worked out if it's meant to be It's a Small World or if it's meant to just be the rhino. Sorry, I'm looking at a picture of a rhino while I'm saying it. Whether it's meant to be the castle in the version of It's a Small World. Lola. There's a really nice pink one that they've done recently that's a Minnie Mouse one. There's a really nice Minnie Mouse set that they've done recently, which I really like. Adam, go for it. Go for it, Adam. Lola, I'll send you a link later. It's on the Loungefly website. I'll send you a link later and show you. But yeah, it's not a park one. It's just a general Loungefly one. I wish I could buy stuff and bring it back for people. I just haven't got the carrying capacity. I just haven't got the carrying capacity to be able to buy stuff and bring it back for people. I wish I could. Otherwise, I'd be going with a shopping list for everybody. I just can't do it. I wish I could. Spirit jerseys. I like Spirit jerseys, but I can never find one to fit me. Spirit jerseys, they don't come up big enough. So I like them. I like some a lot, but they just don't fit me. how long has it been since I last went to a Disney park? Well, 1997 or 1998. It was either 97 or 98, and I can't remember which. So yeah, and it was Disneyland Paris. I went for 1 day. That is the last time I was ever at a Disney. Moon Smurf, we need to get this organised, don't we? We need to get organised, Moon Smurf. I think we need to organise ourselves this week, don't we? We need to get it actually sorted. So Moon Smurf has a little printing setup, and she's going to print some stuff for me. And I'm paying for the stuff, by the way, guys. She's not doing it as a freebie. I'm paying for it. And the idea long term is that I've given Moon Smurf my permission. She is going to be making a line of merch for me. But I'm not doing it. She's doing it. So Moon Smurf will be working out what she can print. She will be doing the selling. She will be doing the posting, the packing, the sending. She will be handling all the money. She will be keeping the profit. So she's doing it for all of you who want merch. I'm not doing anything. I'm not getting anything for it. She's doing it on my behalf with my permission, but I'm not actually getting anything. I want to make that clear. Because she's doing all the work, so she's more than welcome to take the profit, if that makes sense. So, yeah. She's going to start off with the Discord. She's going to start off with Discord, and then after Discord and it's set up properly, she'll then allow other people to buy. But we're going to start off with just the Discord so that she can iron out any problems, get it set up properly, all that type of thing. The likelihood is that the merch will be available to order for 1 week a month to order, and then things will be made to order and sent out, and there will be different designs. So 1 month there might be one design, another month she might completely change the design and come up with another design, because Moon Smurf is also a graphic designer and she has loads of ideas. Loads. So I've said I'm going to be fairly happy as long as I approve the pictures. As long as I'm happy with them, she can print them and put my name on them. That's fine. But I'm not going to be making anything from it, because it's lovely that somebody else is going to be able to do something and be able to make something from it. Does that make sense? Yes, there will be Bee merch, there will be Luna merch, there will be and Luna merch. There will be funny things that happen. You know, there was a thing a while ago with Eagle Pickle and Upsy Day, not Upsy Daisy, Eagle Pickle and Paddington and Bee and Luna. And, you know, we could have done merch about that, but obviously we'd be in the copyright area, so we aren't. But there will be things going forward. You are very uncomfortable there because your foot is digging right in my back. She looks comfortable, but I've got a foot right in my back. I have no idea how much they will be, guys. No idea. That will be down to Moon Smurf. That will be her decision. It will be up to her how she prices things. It's literally going to be her stuff, her doing it, but it'll be merch of my TikTok, as it were. But she'll be doing it all. She'll be getting the orders together. She'll be doing the pricing. Yeah. Yet to be sorted out, Boba, so I can't answer you. I don't yet know. Hi, Hairy Lemon. Good evening. Good afternoon, even. It's still afternoon. Hello. That's more comfortable, thank you. There will be some plus sizes, yes, because I've said that they've got to be plus sizes because I need the plus sizes. So I'm just lining up the jigsaw puzzle. The jigsaw puzzle of death. Hello. There you go, at the moment up to 5XL. I've been to Disney World in Florida. I've never been to Disneyland in California. But like I said, everybody, please don't put pressure on Moonsmurf. This is a very beginning of the idea. At the moment, she wants to get me some bits so I can take them, use them in Paris. And then we're going to do the first orderings, as it were, will be open to the Discord only. And so those in the Discord... B, no digging the carpet, thank you. The first lot of merch, as it were, will only be open to ladies or people in the Discord. It's not just ladies, predominantly ladies. But the first lot will only be in the Discord. Yes, she is going to be able to do mugs. Yes. Is that right, Boba? Cool. So once again, everybody, it's not yet available. I want to make that clear. It's nothing yet available. Moonsmurf will let you all know when she's ready to do stuff. And I will let you know as well. Holly, thank you for that. There's lots of people I'm following on TikTok. Lots of people who've been to Disneyland Paris a lot. And I'm following a lot of them. And getting a lot of tips and ideas. I've been looking at where to stand for the parades to get the best views. I've been looking at where... to stand for the shows and different things. There's going to be a lot of content that I'm going to do that will not be posted immediately. A lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing will be recorded for later. So when I'm doing watching shows and parades, I will do some of them live, but then I will also record them to upload later with different views and different pictures and things. Hi, Carrie. I'm not going there, Claire. I'm not going to the Cinderella restaurant. I'm not a Cinderella fan. So I decided that although the Cinderella restaurant is supposed to be an experience, it's too expensive for me to justify something that I'm not a fan of. So I'm doing the Royal Banquet and I'm doing the Regal View with the princesses. So Cinderella will be at the Regal View, but it's not the Cinderella restaurant itself. Oh, don't worry, Janet. I will be enjoying my holiday. Don't you worry. Moonsmurf, can I show this video? Can I show it, or is this just for me to see? Okay, cool. So Moonsmurf has just sent me this on WhatsApp. This is a video of one of the mugs she can make. It's a drinking mug. It's not a hot drinks mug, it's a cold drinks mug. But as you can see, it's somebody's dog's pictures, and it says Fun Mum, and you can see it's got a lid with a drink slot. So yes, she can do very nice mugs like that as well. So thank you for that, Moonsmurf. Oh, B. Thank you. Are you coming up and sitting on me now here? Is that what you're doing? Oh. I'm sorry to the people who are sending me messages about Discord. I've had a conversation with my whole Discord. We were having a very long discussion the other evening. My Discord has become a place where we are becoming a community. My Discord, there's about 30 of us in there, and my Discord has become a very close community. Ladies are talking in there about all sorts of things. It's not solely about me. There are people in there with health problems who are opening up about their health problems. There are people in there who are really wanting privacy and are happy with the people who are in there at the moment. And they feel comfortable. But sadly, because of what's already happened, with people trying to get into my Discord and cause trouble, it's not just me I'm thinking of. I'm concerned that people's information is going to get leaked. I'm concerned that those people who are opening up and sharing their troubles in a small friendly group are suddenly going to find their information all over TikTok because somebody can't be trusted. It has been spoilt. It has been spoilt by some people. And that is why it is closed to anybody new. I wish I could open it to other people. I really, really do. I really wish I could open it and let other people in. But I can't. It's not just my Discord anymore. It's a family in there. And as much as I would like to open it up, I can't. Exactly, Bobby. There are some people who have nothing going for them, and so they want to cause problems elsewhere. Now, over time, once other people start leaving me alone and leaving us alone to do our own thing, I may choose, note I said choose, I may choose to invite people. But I'm not going to do that at the moment. It's not fair to people who are in there at the moment who have been around for a long time. Unfortunately, I cannot handle 2 Discords. I can't make a second Discord. because I will not manage to keep on top of it all. I simply can't keep on top of it all. And yeah, that's it really. We had an amazing time with the quiz yesterday. The quiz was fantastic and everybody really enjoyed it. I want to do more fun things here on TikTok. But you can blame the trolls. If you want to blame anybody, blame the people who've caused me no end of hassle for 2-3 years. They're the people at the end of the day who've caused all the problems for me. And they, at the end of the day, are the ones who should be held accountable, because they are the ones who've caused all the hatred. Well, Quirky's quiz, you know what, Colour with AG, and how many of you have come over? We had a quiz yesterday with over 500 people in it watching the quiz. So you know what? I very much doubt that your quiz will have that many people watching and enjoying it. So why don't you go and troll somewhere else and do your own thing? Oh, the reason you can't do your own thing is because you need me for your content. Bye. The quiz was free, Adam. The quiz was free. Bee's tired. She is. She's thoroughly enjoyed her walk. She's thoroughly enjoyed 4 or 5 cocktail sausages. And now she is tired. Seren, I hear you. Seren, I hear you're disappointed. But Seren, what you've got to understand is I've got to put myself first, and I've then got to put the people who are in the current Discord second. Most of them are mods in one description or another, and it has become a very close community with a handful of other people and my mods. And the problem is, because people in that group are very close, we've had people trying to infiltrate that group and share information. And we know that's already happened on multiple occasions. Therefore, because we've already managed to kick out the people in there who were feeding information back, who were giving screenshots out, that's why that group is now closed. No, Claire, it's nothing to do with gifters. Nothing to do with gifters whatsoever. Quirky Potato, yes, one participant in my quiz cheated, and they were very rude to me when they were called out for cheating. It was very obvious they were cheating, and when I called them out for cheating, they were very rude to me. So you know what, Quirky Potato? They proved they were cheating. I can't even remember their name now, Holly. But yeah, somebody didn't want to come on camera because I thought they had a reason to not come on camera, so I gave them the benefit of the doubt. That's the one, 97, not 98, it was 97 something, yeah. And that's why I shut it out my brain, because it was a horrible username. What was the prize? The prize was a plush from the Disney store from Zootopia. It was Flash from Zootopia. I did, Seren, because I didn't realise it was a slur username to begin with. And then I couldn't ignore somebody. There's a lot of people who've got slur usernames. A lot. Hi, Epic, how are you? Luna's fine. She's in the conservatory at the moment. She's in her nesting mode at the moment. She's found a little corner in the conservatory behind a piece of furniture. And she's sitting in that little corner she's not making a nest literally, because I'm not giving her anything to make a nest with. But she's in the nesting mood, shall we say. It's hormone season. It's when all their hormones go crazy. If she ever lays an egg, I'll let you know. But as of now, she's never laid an egg. But if she ever does, I will tell you. No comment, Lola. No comment. You need an awful lot of Luna eggs to make an edible fried egg. I can hear you, Luna. You're actually out. No, I can't see you. I can hear her. I can hear her tapping on something. No, they don't need males to lay eggs. No. Yeah, they need males for fertilizing the eggs. They don't, yeah. Hairy Lemon, I did see. I think I've already answered it, Hairy Lemon, but thank you. Just going to check whether you've sent another one. I appreciate that, Hairy Lemon, I do. I appreciate that. Look at this one. She's tired. Are you going to go on the bed? Are you going to come down here on the chair? Go on then, you come and curl up next to me. Oh, she is tired. Hello, Yorkshire Lass. Mods would only be muting stuff that was horrible. And if you were muted, Yorkshire Lass, I wouldn't be able to see that. Therefore, I suspect it was ghosted. Because I haven't seen anything, Yorkshire Lass. So some comments are ghosted, which means we don't see them at all. So it sounds like you're using words that may be being ghosted. So if you try rewording it, and if it is a horrible question, don't ask it. What's my favourite Disney film? I haven't got one favourite, I've got a few. So my favourites, in no particular order. The original cartoon Aladdin, not the remake. I don't like the remake. Ratatouille. Both versions of Mulan. That's the live action and the original cartoon. Both versions of Beauty and the Beast. Hercules. And I think that's it. What have I missed? Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Hercules, Ratatouille, Mulan. Yeah. Yes, I've recently started playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Yes. I'm not a Cinderella fan. No, never have been. My favourite character from Disney altogether, though, is Figment. Yes. You can indeed, Janet. Yes, you can. Sometimes people get muted by accident, Abs. That's why it's mutes and not blocks. I tell my mods, if in doubt, don't block, just mute. Exactly, Underwater. The original Figment ride. The original. I don't really have a favourite princess. I'm not a princess person. Haven't you learnt that by now? Hello, Epic. How does someone become a mod? Epic, I choose them. It's nothing to do with gifting. It's everything to do with how long somebody's been here for. It's everything to do with how much somebody interacts. I appreciate that, Epic. I really do. I do mod people, but I also get people interactive and joining the conversations. And it's also about how much you interact with the others. It's not just me you interact with, it's when you interact with other people as well. And some of them are already mods, and when you interact with them, they hear what I'm saying now. If some of them interact with you and they get to know you as well, then some of them will say, why don't you mod this person, or why don't you mod that person? It's not just my choice. This is what I mean by I have a community. The Discord is my community, who are the close community, and it's not just mods. So, Kay, yes, you can hire wheelchairs at Disney. I do not know if they do mobility scooters or electric wheelchairs. I am taking my own electric wheelchair, and I will be using that. But I will actually find out what is available to hire at Disney, so that I can let other people know in detail what is to hire, how you go about it, whether it costs anything, etc., etc., etc. Because I think for content, I think that's something will help a lot of people. I'm not a Little Mermaid fan, no. I've never watched it. I've never watched Little Mermaid. Blech, Stitch. Blech. No, I hate Stitch. Oh yes, definitely, Leah. Yeah, there's lots of stuff I like that's not Disney. I don't like Stitch. Oh, Underwater, yes I do. If I can do a photo with Stitch, I'm going to do a back-to-back photo with Stitch, me walking away from him. Oh, now that is one of my favourite non-Disney cartoon films. That is one of my favourite animated non-Disney, is The Prince of Egypt. As a Christian, The Prince of Egypt, the story of The Prince of Egypt, Moses, get my words wrong, get my names wrong. The story of Moses, the Prince of Egypt, is such a strong, important story in the Bible. And to me as a Christian, it's an important story. It's not just a story, it happened. And it's part of the Christian faith. And I love how the story was done in the Prince of Egypt film. Yeah, Florence, it's changed. So Florence is talking about the meet and greets. Thank you so much, Dill Pickle, for the energy. Thank you. So yeah, now you have to use the app. You have to be in the park to book your space at the meet and greets. Some of them you can just queue up and turn up. but some of the more popular ones you now have to book on the app. It's basically to save people having to queue for hours for a 2-minute meet and greet, which I actually think is a good idea, because if they know they can do 20 people in half an hour, if they know that they can do 20 people in half an hour, and they give 20 people a half an hour time slot, then those 20 people are queuing up for that. That's perfect. Alison, the reason you're seeing them every 2 scrolls is because your FYP, you're obviously watching me, so it'll bring up anything to do with me. So on your FYP you would see them a lot. Thank you very much, Florence, for the roses. Thank you. It's a small world after all. There you go, Abs. Going to Paris, Belle. So, Leah, I'm not going by plane. I'm going by train. I'm going on the Eurostar from London to Paris. And then I'm going across Paris on the metro to Disney. So, from London through to Disney, it'll take, hold on, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. It'll take about 3.5 hours from King's Cross to Disney. About 3.5 hours, including the metro. If I was to say from home, I'm leaving home in the morning with more than enough time to get to King's Cross. I'm deliberately leaving myself plenty of time so that if I get delays, if I get held up or anything, I'm not panicking about will I make the Eurostar on time. I'm going with way too much time on my hands, deliberately. And also, when I get to Paris, I'm not in a hurry. I have nothing planned for that day. So the day I travel, I've got 0 planned. I don't have park tickets. I'm not trying to go anywhere else that day. I'm literally making my way to Val d'Europe. So I'm not even going to Disney that day. However, Val d'Europe is 1 stop on the metro. Once I've checked into my hotel at Val d'Europe and I've left my luggage at Val d'Europe, I think it's highly possible I might make my way to the Disney Village. I think it's highly possible I will make my way to the Disney Village. You don't need to pre-book it, Kay. It's just like the metro here in London. It's just like the tube in London. You don't pre-book the tube. Favorite animated movie that's not Disney? Oh, now you're asking. Well, it would be the Prince of Egypt. Yeah, it would be Prince of Egypt. Thank you, be kind. So, cherry drop, I hope not. My suitcase has got 4 wheels, and it's a very smooth running suitcase that slides along next to it. Mods, you are doing a tremendous job. Thank you very much. Mods, I'm seeing you. Thank you. You are doing an amazing job. Guys, can I have some love in the chat for the mods? Can I have love in the chat for the mods? They are keeping the room a lot safer than a lot of people realise, because we're getting a lot of comments that come up ghosted that you don't see. I see them, but the mods are doing an amazing job at getting rid of them and blocking people and muting people. Mods, thank you so bloody much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for keeping the room safe. Thank you for keeping my comments safe for me and for everybody else. Because when my comments are safe, I don't get worked up and I feel a lot more relaxed, and everybody else enjoys the live so much more when I'm relaxed. Not doing another quiz today, no. We will do some more quizzes after my holiday. We're not doing another one before the holiday. What's my favourite musical? Oh, Angie, that's a very good question. I have too many favourite musicals. I have too many. Lola, the mod one will be later this week. The mod one will be this week, Lola, yeah. The mod quiz, the Discord quiz will be later this week. Exactly, Happy Summer Days. Prince of Egypt is a musical. Now, I've never seen the Prince of Egypt musical, okay? I've seen the film version. I've never seen the stage show. So when somebody says to me, what's your favourite musical? I think of things I've seen on stage. My recent favourite musical has got to be Avenue Q. If you've never seen Avenue Q, the best way I can describe it is it's Sesame Street for adults. With adult language, it is very definitely an 18 plus. Very definitely not a show that you take your children to see. I saw it at a theatre a few years ago. Oh, crikey, actually, it's longer ago than that. It was before COVID. I've just realised it was pre-COVID. And I went to see it twice while it was at this theatre. It was on at the theatre for about 3 weeks, and I went twice. And the second time I went, I was chatting with one of the ushers. And she said to me, oh, you seem like you know the show. And I was like, yeah, I love it. I came a couple of weeks ago, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, yeah, it's a good job people who know the show. And she said to me they had a family turn up with young children who thought it was another version of Sesame Street. Unsurprisingly, they left in the interval. I'm like, yeah, it's a good job they left, because the second half is even worse. You think the first half is bad, wait till you get to the second half. Oh dear. That is one family ride home in the car that would have been very awkward. Oh boy. I wouldn't want to be those parents trying to explain to their kids about the internet is for porn. and Trekkie Monster singing about what the internet's good for. Oh dear. So as for current favourite musicals, that's got to be my favourite. Exactly, Rachel. That's why people should always check what the content of a show is, rather than just seeing, oh, it's puppets. No. I think the parents will have learnt a lesson more than the children on that one. Anyway, other favourite musicals. So I've got quite a few favourites for various different reasons. I don't think there is No, I can't really call that a musical because it's not a musical. That's a film with a lot of music. That's not a musical. One of my favourite musicals is called Barnum. Now, you're going to say, oh, that's Greatest Showman. And I'm going to say, no, it's not. There is a version about Barnum called Barnum, which is a much older musical than Greatest Showman. About the same person, about the same story, but it's very different, very differently told. And the musical I saw when I was 10 years old, I went with my whole family and we went to see Michael Crawford, the comedian Michael Crawford, in Barnum in London. And it was shown on the BBC back in the mid-80s. It was shown on the BBC. And it's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, Michael Crawford is amazing, yes. I've never seen Les Mis on stage. I love Cats. Yes, I saw Cats again. I saw Cats back when Bonnie Langford was in it. That long ago. I saw Cats back in the 80s when Bonnie Langford was in it. I was fascinated by Bonnie Langford being in Cats. I've always liked her in other things. I've got this memory of seeing her in Cats, and I've always recognised her in everything else she's done since. And as a child, she was like a role model figure kind of thing for me, and her acting and everything. Yeah, didn't know who she was, as it were. I now know who she was, but back when I was a kid, I just loved her acting abilities, and seeing her in Doctor Who and all that type of thing when I was younger as well. I love Hamilton. Yes, I love Hamilton. Hamilton is up there with Avenue Q, just above it. Literally. Avenue Q is only just above Hamilton, but only just. I'm a huge fan of Annie the Musical. Huge fan of Annie the Musical. I've seen it at least 3 times. Oh, what's the actress who's in Birds of a Feather? The one who played Dorian. Who's the actress who played Dorian in Birds of a Feather? Can anybody remember? Leslie Joseph, thank you. So last time I saw Annie, Leslie Joseph was Miss Hannigan. So yeah, when I last saw Annie, she was Miss Hannigan. This time I'm going to see Annie in the summer. Unfortunately, it's not with Lavoie. Lavoie is playing Miss Hannigan for a short period of time, but unfortunately I've not got a ticket for when she's playing Miss Hannigan. I'm trying to remember who is. Hold on, I'll look it up. I'll look it up and tell you. It's someone else famous, but it's not, sadly it's not Lavoie, because I would have loved to see her as Miss Hannigan. Claire Sweeney. I just couldn't remember who it was. Claire Sweeney is going to be doing Miss Hannigan when I go. So that'll be interesting, seeing her playing Miss Hannigan. I do have an access card, Emma, yes. Oliver, Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more. Oliver, Oliver. I want to go to Austria one day, Angie. I do like the sound of music, yes, but I have never been to Austria. But I would like to go sometime. No, KK, you have been blocked. And you're now blocked again. I love that, butterfly. I love that. Yes, Salzburg and that whole area, yeah. I don't know enough about it, Aaron. I don't know enough about it, so I research musicals when I go to see them. I don't just go to see a musical. I find out what it's about, various different things. For example, I refuse to go and see Book of Mormon. I won't go and watch Book of Mormon. I know people say it's a funny musical, but I refuse to go and see it. It's not something I ever want to watch. I really wanted to go and see Hercules, Ladybug. It just didn't work for me. Getting up to London at the time, it didn't work. Oh, favourite song from Sound of Music. Favourite song or favourite song sung on the musical? Because I have a favourite song, but I don't like who sung it, if that makes sense. So my favourite song from Sound of Music is Edelweiss. But I don't like it sung by Captain Von Trapp. I'm like, no, I don't like him singing it. But Edelweiss is probably my favourite song. But I love the whole of the Sound of Music, so yeah. Oh, it's not that I don't like Christopher Plummer. Don't get me wrong, Ladybug. He's a very talented actor. Very talented actor. 10 out of 10. But him singing Edelweiss in the film, I don't like that. I don't like his voice in that, singing that song. I have heard of Into the Woods. I've watched a film version of it that was recorded somewhere. I've watched a film version of it. Can't remember where or when or whatever. And I did think some of the music from that was very catchy. But I've only watched the film once. So yeah. I don't like Beetlejuice, so I won't watch the musical. I don't like the film Beetlejuice, so I won't watch it. No. Abs, they're new. They came from Cassandra with the bag. Emma, it's a personal thing. I don't like that type of thing. It's like I don't do Halloween. I don't like that type of thing. I like a lot of the old musicals. So I see a few people have talked about Carousel. That's one I like. I love Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Oh, my brain's just gone completely blank. Seven Brides for Seven Brothers is one that I absolutely love. Calamity Jane. Gigi. Is it Gigi? Oh, I think it's Gigi I really like. think it's called Gigi. Guys and Dolls, I'm like that about. I like West Side Story. I don't love West Side Story, but I like it. Rocky Horror Show. Rocky Horror Show, I can take it or leave it. Obviously, everybody likes the time warp. Everybody likes the time warp. But when it comes to the rest of it, I'm like, nee. I love The King and I. Shall we dance? Da 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 da. Yeah, it's a while since I've watched it, so I can't remember all the words. Little Shop of Horrors, never seen it. Dirty Dancing, I don't count it as a musical. I count Dirty Dancing as a film with a lot of music. I don't count it as a musical. Another film that I absolutely love, but again, it's a film with a lot of music, not a musical, is Beaches with Bette Midler. Does anybody know Beaches? Evita, yeah. Evita's 7 out of 10. Grease, yeah. Everybody loves Grease. Yeah, Beaches is one of my... If I want a really, really, really chick flick film, a really soppy film with a few giggles, Beaches is my go-to. Especially with Otto Titzling. Otto Titzling, inventor and grad, he had nothing to get very worked up about. His future of failure, it often seems bleak. He went to the opera at least twice a week. One night at the opera he saw an Aida, whose bust was so big it would often impede her. Bog-eyed he watched her fall into the pit, weighed down by the weight of those terrible... Can't say it on TikTok. That's how well I know Beaches. I can sing that whole Otto Titzling song. I could sing the whole thing, but it would get me in trouble on TikTok. First Wives Club. Yep. First Wives Club is amazing. Bette Midler and Goldie Hawn together. Whoa, yes. I can't remember the third lady. I can't remember her name. Yes, he invented the world's first over-the-boulder shoulder holder. My favourite line of that song: do you buy a titsling or do you buy a brassiere? Diane Keaton, thank you. I just couldn't remember her name. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for saying that. Oh, films with filters. That's a good question. Where would I most like to visit as a film destination? Somewhere I also really, really want to visit, which is Cairo and Egypt. Film location for Death on the Nile with Poirot. So yes, Egypt. That was somewhere I really one day want to go. So, and it is also a film location. It's a very long time since I watched it, Becky, but yes, sometime long ago I watched P.S. I Love You, yes. I've never watched Wreck-It Ralph, no. Never watched it. No, Amy, I'm not doing a box battle at the moment, no. Not gonna lie, folks, I'm actually getting a bit tired. With all that fresh air and charging around and that, I didn't sleep 100% last night. I can see me having an early, relaxing evening this evening and not doing too much. And, yeah. I might play some Disney Dream Valley. I've been really doing well, actually, on Dream Valley and really enjoying it. Does anybody know with Dream Valley how you get the floating island? Because somebody was telling me once you've got the floating island, then you can have other people visit your town and you can visit other people's. I hate horror films. I hate horror films. That's when you unlock Vanellope. Okay, let's try and do that while I'm talking to you guys. Because then I know there's quite a few of you that play Disney Dream Valley. If I get that unlocked, a lot of you can come and trundle around my village. Now, I've got the Apple Arcade. And one of the things I've managed to open is I've got an extension on the game. Apparently it's an extension that has to be paid for by some people. But somebody told me that it was normally something you have to pay extra for. But because I'm on... I'm looking for my controller. Where's my controller gone? B, have you nicked my controller somewhere? It was on the table here. There it is, down on the floor. Oh. I'll tell you what it's called. But I've got an extension to the game, which apparently normally is a paid add-on. It's called Disney Dreamlight Valley. And because I've got Apple Arcade, I've got the Apple Arcade version, which is all included. But the land I'm currently in... Let's have a look. Is it map that'll show me? Yeah. So I'm in the Wishing Alps. So I've currently got the Wishing Alps, which apparently is an add-on. I've got the Wishing Alps with the ranch, the Highland Ranch, and other things as well. So the game is called Disney Dreamlight Valley. Yeah, that's the expansion I'm in at the moment, Charlotte, and it came Wish Bloom Ranch. Thank you. It came as a add-on included with Apple Arcade. Right, so I need to turn my controller on and let that connect to my iPad. Right, now if I go to my quests, so you're telling me I need to do the Faith, Trust and Pixie Dust with Vanola. Is that right? Is that the one you're telling me I need to do? Faith, Trust and Pixie Dust. That one, right. So how do I get back to that village from where I am at the moment. I can use the fast travel. The fast travel will get me back to Disney Valley, won't it? Yes, Plaza. Yay! I worked it out myself. That will give me the station. What do you mean, station? Charlotte, what do you mean the station? There's a train station. There is a train station, yes. Wishbloom Ranch. Are you saying that train station can be used? Or do you still need to do Vanola? Oh, it is brilliant, Rachel. It is. Yeah, I am excited for Disney, Hannah, yes. I mean, it's all I've been talking about, so yeah, just a little bit excited. Right. So I'm just adjusting the screen. There we go, right. Okay, furniture. What other furniture have I got? Thank you, Cloudy. So at the moment, I'm decorating the outside of my house, which is what it says I need to do with Vanola's challenge. I need to decorate the outside of my house. So at the moment, I'm putting down any things that I can. Remove. Right, I want that one. Place. Done. Right, so I've decorated outside my house, and it says decorate inside or around your house with furniture and dress up to meet the challenge tag. What challenge tag? That's the bit that confused me. I don't know what the challenge tag is, so I'm going to take a picture and see if this is acceptable, what I've already done. So that one, that one, that one, that one. Back up, move a bit further out that way, and right. Now then, it says I still haven't done it. Right, let's go indoors and take a picture indoors, because the indoors of my house looks really cool, even if I say so myself. Now, what I could do here is change my outfit. Wardrobe. And put that dress on. That one. Yeah. Then take a picture with that. Actually, if I go back a bit more and take it from back there, that's better. Yeah. Save that. And then take another one. Save to the gallery. That one. Yes. Right. Do I have PCOS? Yes, I do, Slothy. Yes. Right. Okay, that still hasn't worked. Submit when you're done. I've taken a photo. How do I submit it? I've taken a photo. I don't know how to submit it. Kyla, I am in Vanola. I'm on Vanola. Oh, Keely, thank you. I've never been to New York. I want to go to New York. Pitter's in New York State. I really want to go, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. But one day I'll make it over there. So I'm trying to do Vanola, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. And it says, I'll read it to you again. It says, complete your first Dream Snap Challenge. Decorate inside or around your house with furniture and dress up to meet the challenge tags. I've no idea what the challenge tags mean. I don't know where the challenge tags is. And it says, snap a royal phone on your royal snap a photo on your royal phone and submit it when you're done. thank you, Moon Smurf. Right, thank you for that. Right, let me try that then. Moon Smurf has just sent me something. Right. Submit a photo for Dream Snap Challenge. Use the in-game camera, then press the designated button shown Dream Snaps. Right. Okay. Take picture. Do you want to submit it to Dream Snaps? Do you want to save this to your gallery? Right, say yes. Where do I see my gallery? So I've saved it to my gallery. Save to your gallery. Where do I see my gallery? Back. Right. How do I see my gallery? Furniture, wardrobe, Dream Snaps. Right, okay. I have the Dream Snaps. I can see it says Dream Snaps. Hold on. Where do I see the gallery? So at the very top under requests it says Dream Snaps. Somebody just said can afford a gardener. Well, you know what? That's what my Pip is helping me with. I can't do the gardening myself, so my Pip is helping me pay for the gardener. Yeah, that's the type of thing you use your Pip for, to help you do something that you can't manage yourself. Yes. And this one is enjoying the sunshine outside as well. Took her outside for a little while as well. She enjoyed it. Good afternoon. Thank you, Vonnie. Am I excited for Disney? No, Florence, I'm not. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know where I'm going. Woo, sorry, Luna. Let's try that again. Hold on, stay there. There we go. She's not changed colour, no. No, she hasn't changed colour. It's just probably the way the way the sun's hitting her, probably. Yes, I have been to Disney before, Dylan, yes. But not for a long time. I don't know. What would make anyone think I'm excited to go? I honestly don't know. Team Jesus, he does indeed. He does indeed. Okay, Lola, hold on. Ooh. Just looking. Okay, Lola, I see it. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Lola, for pointing that out. Thank you. Appreciated, Lola. Thank you for spotting that. What happened to the flash prize? It was won, and it's been delivered today by InPost to the winner, Lila. Okay, Moonsmurf. Is this a design idea you're sending me? I've seen it. I've seen it, Moonsmurf. I've seen it, and I will be trying to get one, but I suspect they will have long gone. I suspect by the time I go, they will have long gone. But if I can get one, I will. I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I mean, I'm taking as many trading pins as I can. I'm taking all my trading stuff. So it's the type of thing that if I can trade for, I will. If I can't get it in the shops, but I can get that as a trade, I will. I've got a few limited editions that I'm taking. Thanks, Lola. Again, appreciated. Jenna, there are trading areas around the park. There are cast members you can trade with, and there is a trading post that's open certain days where you can trade with other people. We're talking Disney pin trading. That's what we're talking about, Disney pin trading. I've pretty much been a Disney fan my whole life. Mama Bear, I've got a question for you. Where are you, Mama Bear? Do you have 2 accounts, Mama Bear? Do you by any chance have 2 accounts on TikTok? Are you sure? It's been brought to my attention that there's an account very similar to yours slagging me off. Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It's just that there's another account that's been brought to my attention that's really slagging me off. And some of the girls thought it was you in a second account. That's why I'm just asking you straight. I'm just asking you straight. You don't think it's the same person, Lola, okay? Thanks, Lola. And No, I don't need your login details. I'm just asking you straight, Mama Bear. Literally just straight asking you. It's the easiest way for me to do it. Just straight ask. They follow each other. So, Mama Bear, are you following another account called Mama Bear? There's another account called Mama Bear. Yeah, Mama Bear. Lola, could you send the link to Mama Bear for the other account's name? No, Mama Bear hasn't said anything, so I'm just asking her a straight question. Mama Bear, Lola's going to send it to you. No more Disney quizzes now, but I might do another one after the holiday. I'm going to try and get a few magnets and key rings in Paris, and I'll bring them back to do prizes for a couple more quizzes after my holiday. Sky, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. How's the bird doing? She's doing fine. She's right here on my shoulder. Snuggling in on my shoulder. Joe, I'm not telling anybody where I'm staying until after the holiday. I will be staying before Disney. I'm staying for a few nights at a hotel in Val d'Europe. Then I'm staying at one of the Disney hotels. Not the Disneyland, but I'm staying at one of the Disney hotels while I'm at Disney itself. Luna is 8 years old. Tina, thank you so much for the heart me, the first gift you've ever sent. Thank you. Hi, Filters. Hi, Sky. Emma, thank you for the heart me. Jodie, thank you for the heart me. Meryl, thank you for the heart me. I'm fine. Apart from having toothache, I'm fine. I probably do look a bit heavy-eyed because I'm on so many painkillers, it's making me tired. So yesterday I did a live in the afternoon and came off early evening, and I slept for a couple of hours. See you later, Lola. See you later. Thanks for being here, hun. See you later. Yeah, my eyes are heavy because I'm on tramadol and paracetamol for this, and it is making me drowsy. It is making me a bit tired. Kaz, not yet. I'm waiting to hear back from one of the dentists I phoned to see if they can squeeze me in on Friday. So I'm using mouthwash and painkillers. And yeah, I'm fairly sure it's an infection under the tooth. Yes, it's the furthest back tooth I've got on this side. Luna, honey, come on. Look, you're not nesting in my hair. Come on. You're not building a nest in my hair. Come on, out. Nice big wing stretch. How am I going to Disney, Jill? I'm going by Eurostar to Paris, and then across Paris to Disney. A Eurostar is a train from London to Paris. About 3.5 hours. Hello, Josh. Hey. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I am tired. What's a water sticker, Gemma? What's a water sticker? And what just bleeped? I did my... phone call coming in. I need to tape this, guys. I'll come back live in a minute. Hello.
Thank you for calling Fluff and Smile Dental Practice. We will be with you shortly.
I'm just phoning them back.
Excellent. Fluff and Smile Dental Practice will be teaching how to...
Then we go from there. The dentist that I spoke to yesterday, the private dentist, they've said to me that they're happy to see me next week. Oh, thank you so much. H, thank you so much for the carousel. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. The dentist I spoke to yesterday has said that they're more than happy to see me next Friday, sorry. But they understand that that might be difficult for me, bearing in mind that it's less than a week before my holiday. And they said that they would happily see me to treat me, but they appreciate the I need to know what's wrong. I need to try and get the infection treated sooner. I'm incredibly grateful to them that they're prepared to squeeze me in next week. So I haven't yet booked the appointment for next Friday because it's a private dentist. I've got to pay for it at the time of booking. So what we've decided is we're going to see what the dentist says tomorrow. Then I'll talk to the dentist, the private dentist. I'll talk to them they work on Saturdays, and she said to me she'll phone me when she's in on Saturday, because she's not in tomorrow. She said she'd phone me when she's in on Saturday and find out how I get on tomorrow. And we'll go from there. Now, the private dentist, it's exactly the same problem for the chair. They only have a chair that's 110 kilos as well. But they came up with a solution. They asked me if my wheelchair reclines, which it does. My wheelchair almost, not completely, but my wheelchair goes right into a reclining position. So the private dentist said, we can move the dental chair and we can treat you using your wheelchair. Which is amazing. They've come up with a solution. So from that point of view, they are prepared to work with me to help me sort that out. So actually that's brilliant. But there's no point me having an appointment for next Friday if I get the infection treated tomorrow, get antibiotics in the system, and then hopefully get the infection under control. Take plenty of painkillers with me on holiday. Hope I don't need them. Hope the infection gets under control. And then come back and have treatment after the holiday. Yes, Kaza, I can get on a dentist chair. Yes. Because somebody asked me yesterday, how do you get on a dentist chair? And I said, I can get on a dentist chair. They didn't ask me about a weight limit. I can quite happily get on a dentist chair. Quite happily. I didn't know till today that they had a weight limit, because I asked. When did I last see a dentist? Jenny, I've got no problem answering that. And I will explain why I have a phobia of the dentist. Yeah, Luna's playing hairdresser. I was born with a cleft palate, and I had a lot of teeth problems, mouth problems, all sorts from a very, very young age. A lot of doctors, people poking in my mouth and all sorts. And excuse me. I'm not having somebody be so negative in my life. I don't need it. I don't need the negativity. My phobia of the dentists comes from a very young childhood trauma with my mouth. It doesn't help that at a young age, I was talking to my mum about it today, and we couldn't remember between us. We couldn't remember, but I was around 8, 9 or 10. Don't remember at all, but I was somewhere between 8 and 10 when the family dentist we saw then smacked me. You've got to remember, this is back in the 80s. They got away with that type of thing back then in the early 80s. Because I had such a fear of the dentist, I didn't want to open my mouth. The dentist smacked me for not opening my mouth. And for years after, I point blankly refused to go to any dentist. Point blankly refused to go to any dentist for the rest of my childhood. Because I was that scared of them. I managed to go to an orthodontist and have a removable brace. Because it was one of the doctors who treated me when I had the cleft palate. It was actually one of the same doctors who treated me for my cleft palate. And he was a really kind, thoughtful doctor who had gone into orthodontist work. And he fitted me with a removable brace. I couldn't have coped with having a fitted one. I had a removable plate brace, top drawer only. But I didn't go to an actual dentist for years. Then at the age of 16, I had a bike accident, which I've told you about before. I cycled into a lorry. I broke my front teeth and broke my wrist. And basically my front teeth, these two, are actually veneers. One of the teeth is completely dead, and the other one is just badly chipped. There. I had the veneers put on, but a couple of years ago, the veneer chipped again. So that in a nutshell is why I'm so scared of the dentist. The last time I went to the dentist was about 3 years ago. And then I went to the dentist because I had toothache on a tooth that was already damaged. And he insisted it had to come out. I didn't want to lose a tooth, but he absolutely insisted there was nothing else he could do. After a very painful extraction, which I still have nightmares about, I can still remember, he said to me, oh, you might feel a couple of tiny little bits of tooth in there. Top left. He said, you might feel a couple of tiny bits of tooth. They'll come out over a few days. 3 years later, right now, this second, I am sitting here with a great big chunk of that tooth still there. 3 years later. So the tooth this dented insisted had to come out. There is still a massive chunk of that tooth in my mouth. And there's no way a piece of that tooth would still be there if it was not rooted. Because your body pushes things out that shouldn't be there. So things like splinters get pushed out. You know, eventually your body heals itself. Eventually the body will reject the foreign object and push it out. So push out a splinter. And a loose piece of tooth in the gum would come out. This isn't a loose piece of tooth. This is a massive chunk of tooth, probably still rooted. And to this day, I just don't want to go back to the dentist. I am absolutely terrified of going to the dentist. It's unlikely to be a bone spur because there's absolutely zero pain. Zero pain whatsoever. So, yeah. I've been terrified of the dentist my whole life, and these are the reasons why. So me deciding this week that I need to go to the dentist is a huge thing. I saw that comment, somebody saying my daughter was born with a cleft palate, you're talking shite. I was born with a back cleft palate. Not front cleft, back cleft. There are multiple different types of cleft palate. Front, back, whole cleft palate. There are also different types of cleft lip. Partial, complete. And some people have a complete cleft all the way through. I only had a cleft of the back palate. That is not bullshit. So whoever that person was, be ashamed of yourself. Be very ashamed of yourself, because you obviously don't know your facts. Exactly, Charlotte. There are many, many, many different types of cleft. People need to educate themselves and realise that cleft palates are so, so different from one person to the next. But it doesn't make them any less worse than the other. Everybody is affected differently. My hearing has been affected by my cleft palate. My hearing has been affected my whole life. That's why I now have hearing problems. I've had hearing problems my whole life because of the cleft palate, because it all interlinks. People don't understand that. Yes, Charlotte, I had speech therapy when I was younger as well. Exactly. Not everything is a one size fits all. Exactly. That's why I say to people, look at your fingerprint. Everybody's fingerprint is unique, apart from identical twins. Everybody's fingerprint is unique. And everybody is unique, is as unique as their fingerprint. Thank you so much, Paige. Thank you for the giraffe. Thank you. Charlotte, I'm sending your daughter love. I'm lucky. My grandparents paid for me to have a private operation when I was 1 year old, back in 1975. Back then there were a lot of doctor strikes, which I don't remember any of this. Apparently there were doctor strikes. They had a lot of trouble getting me seen on the NHS. And apparently, I don't remember the details, but my mum told me there was a doctor strike, and my grandparents paid for me to have a private operation to have the cleft sorted. And then after that, after the operation, I was then seen on the NHS, but the actual operation was done privately. And that was back in 1975 when I was a year old. I don't know, Anna. I honestly don't know. She did, Lila, but she came back. You coming up, Bee? Or are you going to sit down there? Sure, cool. You can come up if you want. No? All right. Hello, darling. Come on then, up. So yeah, I will let you all know tomorrow how I get on with the dentist tomorrow, and whether they whether it is an infection or whether it's something else altogether. They said it sounds like an infection, but they can't be positive until they x-ray it and have a look. Amy, I don't know who you are, Amy, mate. I don't know who you are. Not at all, Callie. I definitely do not hate the LGBTQ plus community. Absolutely, most definitely not. I have multiple friends who are in that community, including some of my mods. Absolutely do not hate that community. I don't know where you've got that from. Robert here is one of my mods. Robert is gay. I'm sure he won't mind me saying that, because he's said me there. Okay, Amy, but I'm not sure why you're apologising, Amy May. I'm not sure why you're trying to apologise. Unless you're the person who said the thing about me not having had a cleft palate. Unless that's you saying who said that. Molly, we got a box battle on Friday night. We've got a box battle on Friday night. B, you keep jumping up, getting down, jumping up, getting down, jumping up, getting down. Would you please make your mind up? Are you up or down? Are you up or down? Thank you, Amy May. Your apology is accepted, yes. I wasn't sure if that was you. Amy May, apology accepted, yes. But please, Amy, can I please encourage you? Please don't judge a book by its cover because you don't know the full story inside the book. You know that phrase, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a person by just what you can see. Okay? Thank you, Amy May. That is Luna on my shoulder, yes. I'm not going on a cruise at the moment, Jack. The cruise is a 4-night cruise in November. My holiday in May is a trip to Disneyland Paris. No, I haven't been to New York, Erin, no. Melanie, thank you for the heart, me. That's, yeah, okay. Yeah, 6 months old, yeah. Yeah, I'm okay, Marina. I'm just struggling a little bit mentally. And I'm sick of some of these comments. I also think it's because I'm a little bit a little bit zoned out with the painkillers. Trying to remember, there were other people asking other questions, and I'm trying to remember what they were. And for the life of me, I can't remember. I think somebody said something about the train station at Disney. I am aware that the lift is out of order. If that's what somebody was trying to say. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, I am aware of it. I'm aware that the lift at the Disney train station is out of order. I saw a video on it. Apparently it's going to be out of order till July. It's like, if the lift is going to be out of order till July, that's a very big issue with that lift. And I can't understand why it's going to be till July that it's going to take to be repaired. And why, for such a busy station, the station for Disneyland Paris, they've only got one lift. I think that's unexcusable, to only have one lift. So, I think that is ridiculous. What meteor shower, Giles? Sorry, Miles. I don't know anything about a meteor shower, Miles. Can you tell me more? Ali, thank you for the heart me. Really, Miles? That's the first I've heard about it. Okay. Oh, wait till it's dark. But is it, which direction is it? Do you know? Hi, Lola. Hello, Princess Anne. Thank you for the heart me. Amber, thank you for the heart me. Really flossing. Okay. Underwater, they're not doing anything. They've just... People on social media are spreading the word. I saw another Disney creator talking about it on a video. That's the only reason I know about it. So I'm going to have to go to Val d'Europe. And then I'm going to have to use my wheelchair from Val d'Europe to the park. Which is fine, because I'm staying at Val d'Europe for a couple of days anyway. And then when I come to go into Disney, I'll just have to leave the hotel with my suitcase and wheel my suitcase to the park. It just might take me a little bit longer. Strongest at 2 a.m. Thank you, Carol. Oh, I will go outside if it's clear. I will go outside about midnight and have a look. What's the forecast for the sky tonight? It's clear. The forecast is clear. So yeah, I will actually try and go and see if I can see anything. Twelve till 2. Okay. How far is Val d'Europe from Disney? They say it's about a 20-minute walk. They say it's about a 20-minute walk. Does anybody know which direction it is? Is it north to south, east to west? Does anybody know what direction it is in? If you understand what I mean. Or is it all directions? Is it anywhere? Mainly east. Okay, mainly east. Okay. I'm just going to go and check on B. Excuse me a second. She's just gone that way. I'm just going to check what she's doing. If she needs anything. Because she is due her supper. Do you want your supper, B? What are you doing? Do you want the garden or do you want your supper? Do you want the garden? Do you want the garden or do you want your supper? Should we find you your food? Come on then, let's go and find you your food. Come on. Find you your supper. Come on. What do you like? Yeah? Would you like me to find you a walnut, Luna? Should we find you a walnut? Let's find your nut tub and find you a walnut. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Right, B is eating her supper and Luna's eating half a walnut. Sorry about that, everyone. Thank you, underwater. Thank you for that. I will bear that in mind, thank you. Oh, Paige, thank you. Oh, Paige, thank you so much for the dinosaur. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Hello, Sammy. Yeah, I am excited. Just hoping I get rid of the toothache. Suze, thank you for the gardening rings. Thank you. Have I booked restaurants? Yes, I have. I'll tell you what restaurants I have booked. Open the Disney Paris app. Open up my table bookings. In no particular order. In no particular order, I have booked Chuck Wagon. Downtown Restaurant, I have booked twice. Pim Kitchen. Cape Cod, that's at the Newport Bay. Bistro Remy and Walt's Diner. I also have Royal Banquet booked, and I also have Regal View for my birthday. Ouch. I know the feeling, filters. She's fine. She's barking out the window again. That black cat may be in the garden again. I took her outside before I came live and she didn't want to do anything. She's indoors, she's not outdoors, she's indoors. She'll calm down eventually. She always does. She's in the living room at the moment. Now she's in the hall. Come here, Bee. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come and play with these toys. What's this? Come here. Come on. You coming up? No? Did you enjoy your supper? Yes, you're licking your lips. You obviously enjoyed your supper. Oh, that video of Luna missing, it's over a month old. Diane, exactly. I booked directly with Disney as well. And I will be doing, when I go, Diane, I'll be doing lots of videos, including how I find the disability access. So when I do my videos, please do give me a follow if you don't already, Diane. Because when I do my videos, you'll get an honest answer from me as to how I find it. So if you want anything answered for you and your sister, feel free to ask me. If I can find it out, I will. I know there are lots of people who did Disney content, but there's not many people who did Disney wheelchair content. No, I am an ambulatory wheelchair user, so I will be able to transfer for rides. And I'm going to see how easy some of the rides are to transfer. And it's going to be an experiment. Some rides I will probably find easier than others. I will just have to find out what it's like, and I'll give the best feedback I can. Millie, my best bit of advice to you: how to get over being embarrassed about using a wheelchair. Is anybody embarrassed to wear glasses, Millie? Is anybody embarrassed to drive a car because they can't walk that far? The answer's no. So why should you be embarrassed, or why should I be embarrassed to use a wheelchair? Because it's an ability aid. It helps you do more than you would manage without it. Exactly the same with a pair of glasses. Exactly the same with a car. It helps you do more. Exactly. Why would anybody be embarrassed? I don't call them disability aids. I call them ability aids. They help you be more able to do something you want to do. That's an ability aid, not a disability aid. I can't show you the Disney app at the moment, Sian. The reason I can't show you the Disney app is it will show my booking reference number. And there is absolutely no way I'm putting my booking reference number out there before I go. Absolutely not a chance. So while I'm away, I will do some videos about the app. While I'm away, I will do videos about the app, and I will make those into videos to upload after I'm back. But there's absolutely no way I'm showing the app on at the moment and risking my booking number getting out there. It's not worth the risk. I hope you understand what I mean. No, I'm not veggie, no. lie down. Good girl. Yes, Casey, I'm going on my own. Yes. Who's looking after the pets? They're looking after each other. So Luna and Bee, I'm going to put them in the garden. They're going to look after each other. Luna here is going to go and fly around with the wild birds and go and scavenge for food and maybe find herself a boyfriend. Bee is going to have a kennel in the garden. I'll make sure she's got some blankets and things in the kennel. And she'll probably go off down to McDonald's and KFC and go beg for chicken nuggets outside. The neighbours might take pity on her and give her a bit of chicken or something. And yeah, they'll both have a wonderful time, and I'll come home and they'll be really pleased to see me. So yeah, that's how they're looking after each other. Exactly, Lisa. If I had £1 for every time that question was asked, I'd be able to pay for another week at Disney. In all honest truth, Bee and Luna are going to my parents. So yes, they'll be going to my parents before I go away. They're going to my parents and they'll be there till after I get back. So I'm going by Eurostar. I'm not going on a plane. I'm doing Eurostar, London to Paris, and then going across Paris on the metro to Val d'Europe. No, Bee can't have walnuts, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would be a lovely idea. Yeah, I've done it before, Country Song. Yeah, I've done it before, so it shouldn't be too bad. Good evening, Kaylee. Good evening, Hollis girl. So I'm on the half board meal plan. So I have breakfast every day and a meal every day. The breakfast buffet is huge. And to be honest, I only eat 2 meals a day anyway. I tend to eat middle of the afternoon and then a snack in the evenings. I don't normally tend to have breakfast. So when I'm away, I'm going to be having breakfast at about 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11, and then I'll be eating in the evenings. Because the breakfast buffet at the hotels is served till 11, I plan on going to the magic hour at the park most days, not every day, but most days, do the magic hour in the park, which is between 8:30 and 9:30. Go back to the hotel by 10:30 and go and have breakfast. At the end of the breakfast service, I'll go and have breakfast. And then I'll have a rest and then go back to the park in the afternoon. The best thing for me about travelling alone is I can do what I want when I want. When I'm with other people, I feel I've got to fit around them. So if I'm having a bad session, I can't just drop everything and go back to my room. If I'm with other people, I've got to try and be social. Whereas if I'm on my own, if I need to rest, I can just go and rest. I can do what I like when I like. Lindsay, I've heard a couple of people say that my my thing about Magic Hour is to try and get photos of different parts of the park while it's not packed. Because I've got this disabled access card, which means I can use the disabled entrances for most of the rides. I don't need to worry about hours of queuing anyway. But what I want to try and use the Magic Hours for is to get meet and greets with characters done, and also to try and get photos in the castle and stuff without it being jam-packed with lots and lots of people. So there should be kind of gaps. I don't think I'm going to get a castle photo with nobody in. That would be a dream, and I very much doubt it will happen. However, if I could get a castle photo with only a couple of people in, I could then find it easier to edit those people out. That's my dream, to try and get a photo with as few people as possible in it, of the castle. I am definitely not a roller coaster fan, no. So I'm not going to be going on Space Mountain, Crush's Coaster. Oh, what's the other one? There's another one as well. I'm not going to be going on those really big rides, no. Because they're just not for me. I've never liked roller coasters. Thunder Mountain is a question mark. Will I do Thunder Mountain? I honestly don't know. If there's a day when I feel I might do Thunder Mountain, I will think about it. But I certainly won't do any of the other rides. I'm hesitant to do Thunder Mountain, I'll say that. I'm hesitant to do Thunder Mountain. I'm not telling people which hotel I'm staying at. I'm not telling anybody. You're right. This one being so snuggly. That's all right, Judy. It's just I've had people threatening to tamper with my holiday. I've had people threatening to do all sorts. It's just easier to not tell people which hotel I'm at. I will be going round all the hotels, because all of the hotels except the Disneyland are open to anybody to go into the foyer, into the reception area, into the shops. They're all open to anybody. The actual Disneyland hotel is open to people who've got a restaurant booking. And I do have a restaurant booking there one evening. So I will go into the Disneyland and do pictures and video there when I've got my booking for the Royal Banquet. I'd love to stay at the Disneyland, but it's way too expensive. So the Disneyland, if I wanted to do the Disneyland, my holiday would be 3 times the price it is. For the same length of time, staying at the Disneyland would cost 3 times the price. Totally unachievable. Yes, Lindsay, I'm aware. Yeah. So I was studying the map earlier today for the park, and I was looking at where everything is. So I was looking at all of the different character meet and greet locations, I was looking at the different rides and where they are. I was looking at the different places to stand for the parades. I've seen where people have been standing for a million splashes of colour, and I've got a few ideas for wet places where I'd like to try and stand, because I'm going to be there for 9 days at the park. I'm going to have plenty of time to look around, get a feel of where the best places to film things are, stuff like that. So I've got a few ideas where I want to try and get different views, different angles. Also, because I'm there for so long, I should be able to sit and wait for the parades in a good space. So if I have to sit and relax and wait for half an hour for the parade to get a good spot, I will. It's the same with the shows. Am I going live there? I hope so, JP. I hope I'm going to do some lives while I'm there. Yes, I'm doing the half-board dining plan. Yeah, Luna's on my shoulder. Luna's right there on my shoulder. She's fine. Yes, I'm aware there's Wi-Fi in the park. Yeah. I don't know if you have to sign up to use it. I honestly don't know. So the other thing I've got to sort out is I need to get a French SIM card or a digital SIM card. Hi, Rebecca. Annette's Diner is sadly closed. Yeah, I really wanted to go to Annette's Diner on my birthday, and sadly it's closed. Rebecca, I'm suffering from toothache. I'm okay, I'm suffering from toothache, and I'm on a lot of painkillers. Yeah, lower jaw down here. So, yep. Yeah, Luna's snuggling as usual. She's been out in the garden 3 days running. So I've got the dentist. I've got a dentist appointment. For those, I'll just briefly say, I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow to hopefully have an x-ray and find out what it is. Without being an expert, I think it's an infection because I've had them before. I think it's a infection under my tooth, possibly an abscess. And so I'm hoping... Oh, Rebecca, it's been a nightmare to get the appointment. I'll tell you about it when I speak to you. But it's been a nightmare to get the appointment. But I've managed to get an appointment with the local dentist to at least have it looked at and hopefully get some antibiotics to hopefully clear the infection up before I go away. And I'm going to ask them. I'm going to ask if they can give me extra antibiotics so that if it comes back while I'm away, I've got some with me. Because I'm very nervous about it going and then coming back while I'm away. So if I ask, they might be able to do that. I don't know. Less than 2 weeks, Kaylee. Less than 2 weeks till I go. Yeah, Luna's here, right on my shoulder. Oh, definitely most excited about Disney. Definitely most excited about Disney. But I won't lie, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing Versailles. Because I've never done Versailles. Yes, Jodie. So, Disney is 18 days. But I'm doing other things first. I'm doing other things before I do Disney. Luna's on my shoulder. That's all right, Jodie. You didn't know. That's fine. You mean the Eiffel Tower, JP? Probably not. I've done the Eiffel Tower many times over the years. I even climbed the Eiffel Tower once. Back when I was a kid, I even climbed the Eiffel Tower. Tell you, that was an experience and a half. I vaguely remember it. When I was 10, I spent my 10th birthday on a school trip in France. And as the clock struck midnight on my birthday, we were on a coach on the way back to Normandy from Paris, where we'd been for the day on the 14th. And so on the 15th, on the midnight of the 14th into the 15th, we were still on the coach on the way back from Paris back to Normandy. So that was my 10th birthday, and here I am 42 years later. 42 years later, spending my 52nd birthday at Disneyland Paris. I am staying on site at Disney, yes. So when I first get there, I'm staying at Val d'Europe for a few nights. Then I'm going to be staying on site at one of the Disney hotels. I'm not telling you which one, but I'm not staying at the Disneyland. Way too expensive. Unfortunately, loving life, I don't have a photo of me on the tower at the age of 10. I don't have a photo of me at the tower or on the tower. I have photos of the tower that I took when I was 10, but I don't have a photo of me on the tower, which I am gutted about. I am gutted about that. Where's Luna? Right on my shoulder. Luna's right there on my shoulder. Snuggling in. Yes, Jessie, I'm going to be 52 on the 15th of May. We do take a lot more photos these days because everybody's got a camera in their pocket all the time. And B is curled up next to me. She's gone to sleep. She's tired. And after the morning she had in the garden, I'm not surprised she's tired. Thank you, Claire. I don't feel 52 either, but I promise you I am. Okay, the gardener came this morning and I spent an hour in the garden with Bea before the gardener got here, and then the gardener did 2.5 hours cutting the grass, doing a lot of weeding, and yeah, the Discord have seen photos of the garden. It's looking good, isn't it, Lisa? I'm really pleased with it. Oh, Pitta, that's hilarious. Right, guys, I have a joke for you. And if you've heard it before, please don't spoil it. Okay? If you've heard this joke before, please don't spoil it immediately with the answer. Alright? Let people have a giggle first. Please. So, I'm going to word this carefully. Make sure I don't get it wrong. Are you ready for this joke, guys? You got to think about it. What goes in hard and dry and comes out soft and wet? I'll repeat it. What goes in hard and dry and comes out soft and wet? So many of you have heard it before. It took Pitta ages last night. It took Pitta ages last night, and I had to give her the answer in the end. Yeah, pasta. Pasta. Have you not heard that one before, Rebecca? I heard it a few days ago. So I suspect basically people wanted to give the answer, but yeah, the answer's pasta. You're meant to say what 5-letter word beginning with P. Okay, Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca, is Andy doing the marathon this week? Is Andy doing the London Marathon? Oh, is he? Oh, no. Oh, I hope he's all right. Tell him I sent best wishes. Oh, I hope it's nothing serious. Oh, I hope it's nothing serious. I hope he's getting pampered by the dogs. Right. Hello, Maggie. Yeah, just a bit tired, Kaylee. It's the painkillers making me a little bit... Yeah, Luna is looking how I'm feeling. And I'm only feeling like that because of the amount of painkillers I'm currently on. Put it this way, Amy. I'm okay with the toothache because of how many painkillers I've taken. I'm taking an awful lot of painkillers in the last couple of days. So yeah. No, she's just chilling. She's cuddling, snuggling and chilling. So I do have a dentist appointment tomorrow, Maggie, yes. They're going to x-ray it and hopefully tell me what's wrong. They don't think they can treat me because of different reasons. I explained it all earlier. But we're going to see what happens tomorrow and see what they say. No, Becky Boo. Peter is in America and I'm in the UK, and neither of us can fly for health reasons. One day I'll go over a cruise to America and we'll meet. That is very definitely true, Tiki Toki. At least I'm at home and I can get it seen while I'm at home. Imagine if I'd already gone to Disney and the toothache and everything happened while I was at Disney. That would be a bloody nightmare. It really would. It really would be a nightmare. So I am very glad that it's while I'm still at home. Very glad. Pitt is about 10 years younger than me. Yep, 18 days till I'm actually at Disney. Luna's snuggling on my shoulder, yes. She's not actually asleep, but she's very definitely relaxed and snuggling. I'm aware. Thank you, DLP Top Tips. I very much appreciate that. Somebody did a video about it. I can't remember who did the video. But somebody did a video about it and I saw it on the FYP and I'm already aware, but thank you for telling me as well. Thank you for making me aware as well. But yeah, I'm aware already. I'm staying for the first couple of days. Before I go to Disney, I'm staying at the hotel in Val d'Europe so that I can go to Versailles and Notre Dame before I do Disney. So because I'm staying there, I can, yeah, I know Val d'Europe is fine for access. What I'm planning on doing is pushing my suitcase because I've got a suitcase on 4 wheels. So it should be okay to push it to Disney from Val d'Europe. I've been told that it's all flat. Apart from curbs, I've been told it's all flat. So hopefully I'll manage to move my suitcase. And hopefully it won't be too difficult. Well, Sally, I will be doing it on live. Providing there's a signal. Or if not, I will do a video. If you go to my profile at the moment, Sally, I've posted a video without sound. I posted a video that I shot of a Notre Dame back in 2007. Last time I went to Notre Dame. I went on a 1-day trip to Paris with a friend back in 2007. We did a couple of different things, including Notre Dame. And yeah. I don't know if you're allowed to record inside Versailles, inside Notre Dame or not. Back in 2007 you were allowed to, but I don't know if you're allowed to now or not. I'll find out. If you're not allowed, then I won't. If not, I'll just take photos. And I'll put a video together of photos. Yeah, Donna, that was shot before the fire. That video was shot in 2007. Sorry it's so shaky. It was done on a camcorder, a much bigger camcorder. It wasn't shot on a phone. And I know it's a pretty grainy image, but it's better than nothing. I remember the stained glass windows, Donna. I have a thing about stained glass windows. I love them. I think they're beautiful. And when I went a few years ago to Sangria Familia in Barcelona, the stained glass windows there took my breath away. And I'm really looking forward to seeing them at Notre Dame. I know not all of them survived the fire, so I know some of them had to be restored, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they've done. Yes, Jamesy, this is Luna. I'm going to authorise your comment because at the moment it's ghosted. There we go. Jamesy, OMG, just realised you have a parrot on your shoulder. She's snuggling. So my name is Annette. Luna is the power and Beatrix is the dog. Beatrix is the dog. Yes, Rue, it's a shame I can't take Luna with me as my shoulder pal. No, I will be buying shoulder pals. I'm planning on getting a couple of different shoulder pals, bringing them home, and then seeing what Luna's reaction is to the shoulder pals on my shoulder. There's a couple of different shoulder pals I'm planning on getting. And I'm really looking forward to Luna's reaction when I come home with the shoulder pals and seeing what she does to them. So the shoulder pals I'm planning on getting are Olaf and the Snowballs, Remy and Mushu. They're the 4 shoulder pals I'm planning on getting. I may end up with others as well. I've yet to decide. So we shall see. And my prediction is she won't like Mushu. She won't like the bright red shoulder pal, Mushu. She won't like the colour. So I'm predicting that Mushu won't go down very well with her. And I already know where I'm going to put them long term. I've got a couple of big teddy bears. Big teddy bears. And they've got t-shirts on to help them keep clean. And I'm planning on putting a couple of the shoulder pals on these big bears. Because they'll look brilliant displayed on the big bears. Won't they? Sophie, it's 18 days till I'm actually at Disney. But it's 2 weeks till I actually go. And then it's 18 days till I'm at Disney itself. Thank you for the heart, Missy. Oh yes, Loving Life. Loads of people filming Disney every day. Just put DLP in your search box and you'll find thousands of videos here on TikTok. Thank you for the heart, me Jamesy. I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff, Jessie. A lot of stuff. You can come and say hello. No, I won't go on the Tower of Terror, no. Shoulder pals are little soft toys that have magnets in and go on your shoulder. And they have a little magnet that sits underneath them. And so it sandwiches between your t-shirt And they sit on your t-shirt on your shoulder. I don't know, Jojo. I've yet to decide. I think I'll see what the weather is when I get there. Luna is 8 years old. And B is just over a year old. Yes. I might do MK. I haven't decided yet. Does Luna sit on my parents like she does on me? Not so much. My mum, no, because my mum's not keen on Luna. My mum's not keen on having birds on her. My dad tolerates Luna, but doesn't love Luna chewing his ears and chewing his hair, which I'm quite happy with Luna doing that. So when Luna's cuddling in and snuggling, she sometimes has a chew on my ear or something. Doesn't hurt, but my dad's not keen on it. And my dad's definitely not keen on her doing this, climbing on the hair. So my dad's got a woolly hat that's at the ready. So my dad will be wearing a hat when Luna's out of the cage. So my dad's basically going to be looking after Luna, not my mum. No, I don't go live all day. No, Josh, not at all. Come on, you. Don't sit in my hair like that. Come on. Come and sit on my shoulder. Here you go. No, Luna and B are going to my parents. No, 18 days till I go to Disney, Tootsie. I've not got 18 days in Disney. No. I'm at Disney Hotel for 8 nights. And I've got 9 park days. And 8 nights at the hotel. It would be very expensive, Jamesy, yes. I mean, 9 days is costing enough. Bee's lying next to me on the chair. I certainly won't be going on the roller coasters. I think the Avengers ride is a roller coaster, isn't it? So the answer will be no. I don't know what that is, Sunset. I honestly don't know what that is. So if you want to tell me more, please do. I will go on a new Frozen ride, yes. What do you mean, Selena? What's the point of going to Disney? What do you mean? I don't think there's an Aristocat ride, no. Don't think there's ever been an Aristocat ride. Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Anna, Elsa and Olaf. Yes, I will be going on It's a Small World multiple times. Multiple times. Your husband looks like Olaf. What, big, white and fluffy? And very cold. With a carrot for a nose. Tootsie, so this is what happened last time we were there. Last time we were there at the end of a day when it was cold and grey and damp, we literally went round It's a Small World. I can't remember if it was twice or 3 times without getting off. They literally just let us keep going round because there was no queue. So it was like, don't worry about getting off. If you want to go round again, just go round again. I think it was partly because we were using the wheelchair boat. And the wheelchair boat, it's difficult to get on and off. For them to constantly put you on and off, on and off, on and off. If you want to go round a couple of times, they'd rather you just went round a couple of times unless somebody else is waiting. So if it's late in a day, because remember, It's a Small World is inside, so it doesn't matter what time of day you ride it. So if it was late in the day one day and there was no queue and I could go round it a couple of times, I quite happily would, so that I could get some videos of it. So we will see. Yes, Jamesy, I am a ambulatory wheelchair user. That means I can walk short distances, but I struggle. So I use a wheelchair to go out and about because it's a lot easier. But I can transfer on some of the rides, and where I can use the wheelchair, I will. And I will be doing honest videos of how I find the park. I will do honest videos of what it's like on a wheelchair, how easy it is to get around, all that type of thing. That's okay, Jamesy. I wouldn't expect everybody to know everything. Yes, you do. This is the warning. Wheelchair users and one companion can go in a wheelchair space, £39 each way. That's a standard price for a wheelchair and up to one companion. That's not a special offer, that's all the time. And the first class and the space of the wheelchairs is all in first class. So when you go on Eurostar, you're automatically in first class. So you get all the first class perks on just a standard fixed price. So if you're having a fun day trip to Paris, which you can do, you can go by Eurostar, £39 each way. Which, bearing in mind that includes wine and a meal, that's very good. Depending on what time of day you're travelling, or depend on what the meal is, but you always get offered wine and a drink and other stuff as well. No, Andy, I don't lend my electric wheelchair out, I'm sorry. Exactly, Mandy, you can't beat that price. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of that sunset. Thank you. I've taken a screenshot of that and I will look that up. Thank you for that. I will look that up. Not heard of that before, so thank you. This is Luna, yes. What kind of ride is It's a Small World? Hundreds and hundreds of dancing dolls. You go round on a water ride on a little boat that just glides through the water, and you watch all these little dolls dancing. It's some people's worst nightmare, but I love it. For some people it's an absolute nightmare. It's like a horror film of all these dancing dolls. There you go. But I love it. I love it. I love the song and I love the ride. It speaks to my inner child. What character am I most excited to see? Probably Anna, Elsa and Olaf. B. Come on. I will see what the transfer, because Pirates of the Caribbean is a transfer ride, and that means I've got to transfer from the wheelchair, and it's quite a step down into the boat. So I want to see what the transfer situation is like and how they've got the transfer set up to be able to transfer from a wheelchair to the boat. If it is too big a step down for me, then I won't do it. Not all the rides are wheelchair accessible. Things like Pirates of the Caribbean and Frozen, because they've got drops on them, you wouldn't be able to use a wheelchair on those rides. Because they're not big drops, but they're still drops where the... you know the log flume rides? They're a lot wider than log flumes, but they still go down like that to some degree. And you can't use a wheelchair on a ride with a drop. No. Louis, I went on Pirates of the Caribbean when I last went, yes. Oh, that's nice to know, Jojo, thank you. But the thing is, the drops on Pirates aren't that bad, and I'm assuming the drop on Frozen isn't any worse than the drop on Pirates. I'm assuming they're no worse than the other. I won't be going on Big Thunder Mountain, highly unlikely. Yes, the Frozen ride is new in the Frozen area. Number one, Granny. No, there's so much to Disney apart from the rides. Disney is not just about rides. It's about the shows. It's about the characters. It's about the atmosphere. Disney is an experience, not just about rides. If you go to Disney only to ride the rides, you're in for a very sad time, because, you know, Disney is an experience in itself. And if you only go for the rides, you're missing out on more than half of the park. Hello. Have you just enjoyed barking your head off? Come on, up. What are you barking your head off for? Do you need the garden? Do you want to go and bark in the garden for a minute? Do you want the garden? Do you want to go and bark outside? Yeah? Shall I take you outside and you can bark out there? Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to take her to the garden and let her bark outside for a few minutes. Oh. Luna, do you want your cage? Come on. Let's take you to your cage as well. Come on. Come on. Oh, you don't want your cage, all right. Go on then, Bee. You're in here already. Good girl. Bee's gone out in the garden barking her head off. It's only 9:20. So she can definitely go and bark outside for a while. Whew. Yeah, exactly, Jessie. I mean, for me, it's not. I don't do thrill rides anyway. But for me, it's about the characters. It's about the parades. It's about the shows. There's so much more to Disney than just rides. So yeah. Charlie, thank you for the heart me. I don't really have a favourite Disney song, Liam. I've got lots of songs that I like. I don't have just one favourite. Charlie, thank you for the popular. Debbie, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Does anybody else want to get a heart me in? Oh, Sarah, thank you for the heart me. I don't care. Thank you for the heart me. Sophia, thank you for the heart me. Jessica, thank you for the heart me. Aaron, thank you for the heart me. Sorry, I missed one. AJ, thank you for the heart me. Who did I miss? Paige, thank you for the saplings. Blazon, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the hand heart, Fawn. Tina, thank you for the heart me. Com, thank you for the heart me. Hazel Eyes, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, everybody. Good evening. More expensive than here. So if I want to get my nails done, I should really do it before I go. I think that sounds like the general consensus. Hello. When do I go? Just over 2 weeks time. Yeah, just over 2 weeks till I go. One thing I am definitely going to be buying while I'm there at Val d'Europe, I'm going to be going to the supermarket and I'm going to be buying bottled drinks, because buying bottled drinks at the supermarket is going to be a lot less than buying stuff in the park. So I'm going to buy bottles of Pepsi, small bottles and larger bottles of Pepsi, for both in the park and in the hotel room. I was trying to work out whether to get an Amazon delivery to the hotel or whether to get whether to just get them from the supermarket and carry them. Amy, I've had health problems since I was in my early 20s. My ME started back in 96. No, Blazon, room service will be just as expensive as in the parks. So, yeah, I've had health problems for over 30 years, Amy. And before that, I had problems as well, because I was born with a cleft palate. I was diagnosed with PCOS when I was 19. So I already had PCOS and weight problems before I was then ill. So, yeah, there's a lot mixed up. And you know what? I do the best I can. I do the best I can. Becca, I bought my own house in 1997, Becca. So the year after you were born, I bought my first house. So that makes me feel old. Hey Bee, are you playing with my toes again? You playing with my toes again? Yes. Oh, who is my all-time favourite Disney character? That would be Figment. Do you want to see a picture of me with Figment and the Dream Master? It's not a great photo because it's old and a bit grainy, but I will show you a picture of me with Figment and the Dream Master. I've got to find it, so you have to bear with me while I find it. Excuse me. I know it's on my phone somewhere. So this is a photo that I saved from somewhere else. This isn't a photo that I saved from somebody else's TikTok reel. That is Figment with the Dream Master. That is Figment and the Dream Master. And let's see if I can find a picture of me with Figment. I have it on here somewhere. It's an old photo. It's a bit grainy, like I said, but it's still a photo of me with Figment and the Dream Master. Back, I think it was when I was about 13. See if I can find it. It's on here somewhere. There it is. You ready for this, guys? Actually, this is the younger one. In this photo, I was about 11 or 12. Are you ready for this, guys? I have to apologise for the very 80s perm. All right? But that is me with Figment and the Dream Master. I was about between 11 and 13. I can't tell you exactly how old I was, but I was between 11 and 13. Ow. And that's one of my favourite photos from Disney. Did you? 1978, so you're older than me, yes. Budkins, I will answer that, Budkins. So, Budkins asks, when did you develop a cleft palate? So, Budkins, a cleft palate or cleft lip and palate develops when you're in the womb. So, it is part of when you're formed in the womb and your lip here doesn't close up properly, or the mouth in top of your mouth, the roof of your mouth, either at the front, back or both, doesn't close up properly. It's part of the development in the womb. And mine was the back of my top palate, and mine was the palate at the back didn't close properly, and that's why I had a massive hole in the back of my mouth. So you don't develop a cleft palate or cleft lip after you're born. You develop it before you're born.